Tales from the Table is a live play RPG podcast where a bunch of LGBT friends tell stories through the medium of tabletop role-playing games. This is the second episode of our one-shot on the Oregon coast. If you missed our first episode, you can find it in the description below, or on our Patreon and YouTube at Tales from the Table. Now let's jump back in and see where our heroes were headed. Yeah, you did what you set out to do, so you bitch slap a fairy with a gun. So you see this pixie that gets thwacked, which it's bleeding pretty bad. And your hand does feel wet. And the pixie goes flying into another pixie, who tries to catch it, and they both fly into a tree. And the rest of them really start to become more aggressive.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Well, luckily, I reach my hand into my purse, and I pull out a Kimber Micro of my own. Mine's pastel. I'm gonna take aim at one of these lovely berries and just be like, so,
I can't see shit.
Caitlin, you should probably move.
Screaming wildly. She's finally done it. She's gonna steal my skin.
Caitlin, duck, okay?
I don't even like duck. As I fall to the ground and just start whimpering.
I'm gonna shoot a goddamn fairy.
Okay, roll 2d6s just for aim, because aim's weird in this game.
That is a 6. Do I add anything?
Add your cool. So it's basically a kick to ass roll, or kick some ass
Kick
roll.
to ass.
Cool. I have a -1 to cool, so it's a 5.
Oh, it's a tough roll, never mind.
Oh, is it tough?
Yeah.
Also, -1.
Cool. So you got a 5.
So I got a 5.
You miss, which means
I get to mark
You
experience.
did it.
but it ricochets and hits the already dead fairy, or the already
Thank
dead
God, I thought
pixie.
it was gonna hit me, and I was gonna have to leap across this table.
They are swarming Caitlin now.
Covered in bees.
Okay, I'm gonna go in with my bag swinging. I'm gonna grab Caitlin's arm,
Covered in
and
bees.
then we're gonna book it in our high heels. Because my trusty baseball bat is still in the car.
Roll to protect someone.
Okay.
Because it says when you prevent harm to another character, roll plus tough.
6 -1.
Awesome.
Okay.
This was a really fun game. I enjoyed playing all 14 minutes of it after editing. Now, oh, wait a minute.
No, you don't die.
Wait a minute.
You are going to take...
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah?
Now I, as the mundane, took a move
Okay.
called Always the Victim.
Okay.
When another hunter uses Protect Someone to protect you, i.e. me, they mark experience.
Mark experience.
So I'm still fucked.
Okay, go ahead and mark
But you
2
might
experience.
level.
Did you already mark one for your battle?
I just marked 1 for the move.
Okay, mark your other one.
Hey, guess what? That's 5 experience points.
You can go ahead and level up.
God.
I'm gonna do that now.
We're doing great.
We're doing
y'all.
awesome.
You're supposed to level up within the first 20 minutes of arriving in a town, right? Like you're supposed to do that bad?
I think I'm gonna take oops.
Oops is my favorite move, and I have not used it yet, but I will.
Explain to us what oops does.
Oops is a move where if you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper. I will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to my immediate problems.
To follow up on the bad thing that happened, a bunch of them go to pinch you, so you're going to take 1 harm.
Sweet.
But you also get pushed forward.
Okay.
And you land face first in a puddle of water. Cassie, you've slipped. Trying to, like, pull her up from a crouched position. You go to pull her and your heel gets stuck, so you tripped. You also land in this same puddle, just you're not face first in it.
My God, sisters, why?
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna use my brand new move called oops.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I want to try and find something important while laying here in this puddle.
The puddle is the magic water.
Oh,
So I'm just face first.
I'm gonna drink more of the water, see what happens.
It's just water.
Fuck.
You land backwards and just like.
But to add to that, because you're using oops, because it is an important thing, but you did already find it, so I will give you another one.
Okay.
Now there is also. You could also give him an advance on a move.
You
don't
give me
wanna-
like +1 forward.
Yeah, I'll give you a +1 forward.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you get +1 forward.
Okay.
You have pixies at you, and your friend here has a face planted and her ass is in the air.
Okay, I'm still gonna just keep trying to like pull her out of the forest.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna help her up.
Okay.
Help her to her feet.
You do that.
Listen, I'm sorry. Like, oh my god, I'm sorry. This is like a really scary
Shut up, let's go.
experience.
Shut up, let's go. Shut up, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, we book it.
Right as Laura Tanner comes walking from across the way, she's like, "Oh, well, what's going on there?"
We're both wet, covered in mud, and we both have guns.
Never mind. Never mind. Why don't you go in and get yourselves
Okay,
cleaned
Mr.
up?
Tanner, bye.
Also, what's in that water?
Bye.
You just finished
Now,
reading your books.
Which
and
room are you in?
He's in the
where
front
the-
room.
Yeah, I'm
Are we closer to the kitchen door or the front room?
You're going through the front door, I presume?
Okay.
Do you see us walk in? Covered in mud.
Walk is a very egregious term. I would say run in a panic.
Yeah, you
As
see
I
two girls
run
burst through the door.
Yeah, I run inside and I'm like holding the door shut. And I have a gun.
Caitlin, let me in.
Are you two all right? What's
Caitlin,
going
they're still
on?
out here.
Fucking fairies. Goddamn.
Fairies? I hear
goddamn-
fairies. And I
Goddamn
perk up.
fireflies with knives. Goddamn.
Okay.
I
fucking-
perk up immediately. I'm like, that's all there is in this house is books on fairies.
Shit.
You guys found them?
Well, judging by, I'm assuming at this point from face planting into the water, I have now been able
Yes,
to
now
see.
you can see them.
So I can very probably vividly see the fairy blood spattered across my hand.
Yeah.
Is it the same color as human blood?
Oh
What
yeah,
color
that's
is
a
the fairy
good
blood?
question.
No, fairy blood is a very, very bright blue. Like
Hypnotic?
cyan. It's like cyan, but like sparkly, like hypnotic.
Hell yes, that's a very specific alcohol.
So, you
Yeah.
guys ran into fairies.
Yeah,
Where?
all of it.
Caitlin, I'm still out here.
Yeah, I know. She might be a spy.
Aren't you gonna let her in?
No.
Did you
Okay.
lock the door?
Nope.
Oh, you're just
I've
holding
got
it.
one hand on it. Literally.
Are you even trying the knob?
You're just like scratching out the window. Listen, she'll be fine. She almost killed one, maybe. I think I did kill one. I'm covered in Smurf goop.
You can't see anything.
Can't see it.
Believe me, it's there and it's sticky, and I think I might have to vomit. I'm gonna come back to that later.
I'm gonna shoot my gun
Okay,
again.
that makes
No.
sense. I haven't drank the water yet.
You are within city limits at this point. Like the forest was
Technically,
fine, but
I
like,
didn't drink the water. I sort of faced into it. Sort of had a cleansing mud bath, in case you were wondering what this face mask I was doing. That's that. That one fucking rolls into the woods just like, hey, what's up? Those are little bee dudes. They're trying to kill you. I'm like, that's terrible.
Caitlin, while you're talking to Sunny, you see you didn't really notice the piano before because the room is so cluttered. It just looked like another shelf because there's so much stuff on it. But you see resting or sitting on the top part of, because it's one of those stand-up pianos, not like a baby grand or anything. You see a kind of stout creature, a little bit bigger than the pixies that you saw outside. And he's just staring at you in shock.
Now, this is a very odd size comparison. Roughly how large is he compared to a clay pigeon?
It's like the size of a softball.
Caitlin's pretty confident she can shoot that. And is now pointing her gun at it like, don't you fucking move.
It's frozen.
I didn't think this far.
And
What are
now
you
I'm gonna
doing?
try the
You don't-
door.
What are you pointing at?
I'm gonna open the door
Because-
now.
Shh, there's a little opera man.
So you push open the door and crash right into, basically just knock over Caitlin.
Why were you standing in front of the door and why didn't you let me in?
There's a man with jorts.
He's not there anymore.
There was a man with jorts. I'm gonna need a nap.
Just as, like, you guys are in there, Laura Tanner walks in. Well, aren't you two a mess?
What was in that goddamn water, Laura?
Mrs. Tanner, I do not mean any disrespect, but what the actual living fuck?
I don't know what you
Are
mean.
they in the shed?
In the guest house? No.
Okay, cool.
No.
We've not discussed the guest
my
house.
My fairies are outdoor
We've not
creatures.
discussed the guest house ever before. I'm gonna take a shower.
What guest house?
None.
Oh, I
Okay.
have a guest house.
No, she
there
doesn't.
were supposed to be 3 bedrooms instead of just 2. So that was my bad. Did you meet the fellas next door?
Oh, I did. They invited us to a bonfire down by the beach.
Oh, Janine, my next door neighbor. She's one of my closest friends.
I've just
she
left.
lets it out.
I'm going to take a shower.
Okay.
And I just stand there kind of like, what is going on?
So did you
Before I go
happen
up, I'm like, neither of you come in the bathroom.
Did you happen to
Yeah.
how did you end up
Poorly.
discovering the water?
Well, you see, like a really good looking like vase or something. I don't fucking know what they're called.
There's a water pitcher out there.
That. Yeah. Well, there was one of those.
How long have you been in school?
A long time. Anyways.
Are you sure?
The dad has money.
Anyways, my father, the inventor of Pop-Tarts, sent me to school, but it's fine. Anyways, there was the water pitcher outside, and the water just looked so refreshing. So I took a sip, and then I saw this little fat man and some other people, and then I went to the forest, and Caitlin was being attacked by other little people that were kind of beasts.
Oh, I should have warned you. It's not very safe to go into the woods.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have him drink some of the water now.
I'm very curious as to see whether or not these creatures are around town, so I rush to where Cassie is taking me to the water.
Oh, there's no need to go outside. I'll just get Jepsum to do it. She
What?
claps.
Yeah.
She claps, and out walks. You saw him before. He's about the size of a softball.
He did not see him.
I did not. It was him.
You saw him in the picture.
Oh.
He walks out, and she's like, "Oh, Jepsum,
What the fuck is that? I put my gun at it.
what'd you need? Can you possibly get us some of the spring water?" Sure thing, ma'am.
I'm just hearing this little voice and not being able to see him.
I'm gonna say you don't hear this voice.
Okay, so I just hear Miss.
You hear her talking to
Yeah,
someone, and I'm pointing my gun at the wall.
Yeah. He leaves, and then a few moments pass. What is Caitlin like?
I'm just glaring downstairs. I absolutely am demanding my mother get her deposit back. This is only getting a 3-star on Airbnb.
Jepsum comes back with the water. It's in one of like those little miniature tea sets.
Mm-hmm.
He's filled the teapot of that, and he's got like a tray with all of the cups around it. And he comes up and he stands at your feet, and he just looks up at you, and holds up the tray
Me?
with the tea set.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put my. I'm keeping my gun on him, but I'm grabbing the cup of tea.
Okay, as soon as it leaves his hands, you can see it.
Whoa, Jepson? Jepson? That's your name? Jepson?
You can't see the. You can only see the cup.
Yeah,
Here,
you don't
drink-
see him. You just see
Drink
you
this
just see the
fucking
tray.
water.
Okay, I drink
Fucking
it.
Weirdo.
And see it.
Okay, and then you see him. Yeah.
Before I step back in and actually go shower, because we should probably resolve the fact that I'm just craning my neck around the corner. I go, little one, a little short dude, man, dude, man.
And you're big.
Jepson.
Yeah, that. She hasn't reloaded. You're fine.
You weren't supposed to say anything. Well, I'm gonna get cleaned up after Caitlin's done.
Okay. Do you guys want some lunch, or we do have the diner down there. You can meet some of the locals. Maybe
Blue
meet up
boy's
with your
gonna be
friends.
in that kitchen.
Well,
The Fae generally don't try to be around.
That's not a direct answer, Laura.
They prefer flora and fauna over man-made materials.
Little
So-
less vague. Touch less vague. Un poquito
I can't-
less.
I can't
I
pro-
majored in Spanish.
Pixies, no. You won't find any pixies in the diner.
Cool. Let's go there.
go there.
going to pull you aside ever so slightly. Do you have a weapon?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's a 9mm.
Jesus God, Sonny. You're a lot cooler than I thought. Okay.
Why do we all have guns?
Cool.
Because we're in rural Oregon.
Yeah, that's a valid
That's fair.
excuse. I rescind my concern. Let's go party and get
Oh.
some pie.
By the way, Caitlin,
I fucking
Yeah.
love
those
pie.
hot boys next door,
Yeah.
they invited us to a bonfire tonight.
Oh, fuck yes. They got claws?
Yeah, they got claws.
Oh,
Anyways, we go to the diner.
Okay, so you go to the diner. It's like a quaint diner. It obviously also hasn't left like the 60s.
most diners haven't.
Have you seen a Denny's?
And you see an elderly woman there talking with a police officer.
Oh my god, is it Gail Waters?
No.
Remember
Okay,
that's
and
where
there's
everyone's
obviously there's jukebox music playing, and everybody's kind of doing their thing. You're greeted by
Pussycat.
You're greeted by- a woman. She has a name tag on that says Aunt Tammy, and she has the most 90s Jennifer Aniston haircut the world has ever seen.
Yes.
Other than that, it's like your classic like waitress outfit.
Gotcha.
So, and she greets you. She's like, "Few new faces. How are ya?"
Fiending for some coffee, Tammy.
All right, what would you like?
Just bring me a big pot of coffee, every kind of sugar you have, and like 4 kinds of cream, and I'll figure it out.
Okay.
We get a side of
I think
pancakes too.
And
I'll take a black coffee.
Side of pancake. We're already getting a pot of coffee. I'm pretty sure we can make that happen. And a mountain of hash browns.
You can tell how much I pay attention to conversations.
She goes.
I got you. Don't worry about it. Just a
She writes those down and she'll be like, "That'll be right up."
Thanks.
She has not left the counter. Like she was on the other side of the counter because like it's the bar in the diner.
Cute.
So she like writes the ticket, puts it through the kitchen window, and she's like, "Take a seat."
I'm gonna take a seat next to the like kind of like a window seat, but obviously it's a booth. Obviously.
We are getting ready for our Karen training.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Her aunt's shown us some great tips.
She's shown us exactly how to get free dessert at every Olive Garden.
So I kind of awkwardly sit next to
Nope.
Cassie.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
You
No, this
awkwardly.
is me in character. Nope. No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I sit in the booth behind them.
No. Well. Well. No. Okay.
That works.
Well. Okay. Right. No. Over here.
Okay.
On that side. That side.
All right.
That side. Good. Thank
But he
you.
was already sitting next to Cassie.
Right. No. Listen.
Pull up a chair at the end of the booth.
Oh.
I need to. No. 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 Just sit. It's fine. Me. The girls will sit on one side. You'll sit on that side. Okay.
Why did
We
you
can-
sit on the opposite side?
I just sat on a
I
side.
haven't sat down.
Oh.
Like,
Why are you adding me like
We
this?
awkwardly
I was just
go
wondering.
into, like,
Why is
my
this
room.
the hard part of the campaign? Why is this the RPG moment that we is there like here? Okay, gotcha. Before this ramps out of control, I sit down on the same side of the booth as my girl,
Okay.
and we're seated. Thank you for that beautifully edited moment where I sat and monologued for 14 minutes about sitting in a booth. Now here we are, seated
Okay.
in peace.
I just look at a menu like this. I'm just thumbing through the menu.
It's basically your.
It's
It's
one
a Denny's
page.
menu that's been modified.
I thought you said these people were local.
You
They're
know,
all about locality.
Yeah, no. Basically, I was saying the contents of the menu is like Denny's but modified.
Okay. Well, I'll take some blackberry pancakes.
you know the waitress isn't even at our table, right?
Yes.
We look at you from behind your menu, still in front of your face, and we're like, cool. We already ordered.
All you got was some coffee. You can share some of my pancakes.
We did order a side of pancakes. And I did ask for a literal amount of hash browns. I expect an Everest of grease to come out of that kitchen. Because if it does, that's how you know it's a good diner.
So the way Tammy comes by and she drops off your pancakes. Can I get y'all anything else?
He wanted like blueberry pancakes or something.
Yeah, he was doing something.
I'll take a
He was
stack
doing
of blackberry
something. Just
pancakes,
stack of
please.
Blackberry pancakes?
Those
Would
are
you like that with
seasoned.
whipped cream?
Sure.
All right, she leaves.
Cool. I take all of like the huckleberry syrup and I just dump it onto my stack of pancakes.
Now, there is whipped cream at the table as well.
Yeah, and then a mountain of whipped cream.
You see a girl come in. She's a little younger than you. She's like around 18 years old. And she looks stressed and like very worried. And she like starts looking around the diner. So Tammy notices her and says, "Candace, what's the matter?" And Candace, now that you know her name, says, I can't find Daryl. Have you seen him?" And yeah, what do you do?
As this conversation is happening, so you can keep going, I am going to take the hair tie off of my wrist.
Okay.
Going to pull my hair back into a ponytail. I'm going to walk over
Okay.
as the conversation is happening.
He said he was going out with his friends, and he took his bike and everything, but I haven't been able to find him. He's been gone for like an hour or so. Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Did you say your friend is missing?
My brother.
Oh, your brother. Okay.
Yeah, he's around 10 years old.
Around 10 years old. Wow, that's... Is he a half brother? Is he a step brother?
How do you not know your own brother's age?
He'll be 10 next month.
That's still a weird detail to give someone when he's gone missing.
This makes it sound like you did it.
No,
He's roughly 4'5", fits in a large
We
wooden
stay-
box, buried under the bridge.
But don't worry, he can breathe. I put
No.
lots of holes in you.
What was your name again? Candace? Candace? Did I hear that right?
Yeah, Candace Dudley.
Hey, Candace. Listen.
He's always going off.
I'm just gonna like gently stroke her cheek. Like, Candace.
She is really uncomfortable.
Candace. Relax. Take a breath. I'll help you find him. Me and my friends just got into town.
I'm gonna have you finish your
using a move?
sentence, but
No, I'm just flirting with her. Because Caitlin's pan as hell, y'all. And I heard 18. I'm like, perfect. I'm in college.
Roll.
Listen. Show me where I went missing. We'll help out. We just got in town. We love this little place. Make a deal. We help you find your brother. You show us around. Show us some cool spots. Okay?
I'm gonna have you roll to manipulate someone.
Cool. That's a charm, right?
Yes, plus charm.
That'll be an 11.
She says, "Okay, you come with me and I'll show you."
You got it.
Can I finish my pancakes first?
Oh yeah, these are my friends. They'll probably be coming. You can finish up if you want.
I mean, I can put them in a box. It's
Oh
fine.
my god, I'm already out the door.
Police
oh my
officer. The
god.
police officer looks at you two at the table. He's just like, "You're not planning on dining and dashing,
no.
are you?"
I lean back in. Don't forget to tip. Thanks.
Hey, miss, how much is the bill?
She
Can I get a to-go box? Make that 2 to-go boxes. And
She says nothing, comes by, like, slaps the bill on the table, and leaves. Turns on her heel and just back around the counter.
Don't
Doesn't
worry, I
say
got it.
anything.
I'm not gonna say no. Is it cash?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. We just leave the cash.
Okay.
$5 tip. And
I lean back in. You can do better than that.
There's enough change for a good tip.
whatever. I'm just gonna pick up the plate since I don't have a box. I'll bring this back. I'm eating my pancakes
I just
as I walk out
leave.
the door.
Okay.
I just walk out the door with him.
Okay. Awesome.
With her.
So Candace shows you over. She takes you through, like you walk across town. The diner is kind of in the middle of town, where everything is. So you see, like, it's not busy. You see a few people kind of walking around. There's a nice little park area. They're botanical gardens.
Ooh. It's a fucking park.
You all see like 2 or 3 fairies kind of bouncing around. You don't see any pixies though, which you don't know what fairies look like. You think everything's
Nope,
a pixie.
I'm
You know
not
what
happy
fairies.
about
You
any
know
of
what
this.
fairies and the difference between the two look like a little bit.
Have
So-
we left like the parking lot yet? Or are we still like on?
Yeah, you're like on
We're
Main
across town.
Street. So you're on like Main Street, like walking past.
Why wouldn't we take our car?
You're following a girl who doesn't.
Hold
have
up,
her
hold
car
up,
with
wait. 1 sec. Before we leave the parking lot, then we'll
Uh-huh.
do some little retconning.
Okay.
I just gotta make sure my car's locked.
her. Okay.
I
So-
am gonna pull my baseball bat out.
You can't see the fairies from the parking lot.
Right.
I will put that
But
there. You can see the.
kid's gone missing. Baseball bat.
Listen, I'll meet her at the car. Listen, we have the Kimberleys, the Kimbers,
Right.
the Kimberinos.
Uh-huh.
I do have a backup plan.
Right.
I don't like it. My dumbass brother left it in the car before I took it with me to school. And I will retrieve my second weapon and put it in my purse after I take it out of the trunk.
I'm still going with that.
Okay. It just looks weird with you walking around town. with
What
a
if I give it to
baseball bat.
Sonny?
Then it's gonna look like
Hey,
he's a
Sonny!
serial killer. He's gonna look like more of a pervert than he does.
Oh, good news.
It's true.
good news.
See, even he's
I even agree with that. I know I'm fucking weird.
become self-aware.
Good news. It's one of those like assemble yourself kind of baseball bats.
Oh, okay.
So I just twist it apart. It's like a Nerf bat almost.
Okay,
Are
all
you
right.
talking about
Okay.
a
So you're
baton?
gonna whack.
So
you're gonna kill things with a Nerf
You've got
bat
a
that you can
tactical
unscrew.
build-it-yourself, one of those collapsible baton baseball bats.
Yeah.
That are all the rage these days.
The year 2019.
I'm going to
Listen, my dad
listen.
got it for me.
Listen.
It was a graduation
You
gift.
don't have to convince me. There's a dude you gotta convince of that. And it's the guy running this game. I don't. I'll roll with it. Sure. Fine. Whatever. That one, the one with the notes, has to decide while I stall for him whether or not a collapsible baseball bat is something he wants to contend with.
I will allow you to have a small, like one of those souvenir bats as well. That's more like a baton.
Like the tiny pecan.
No, they're like about like
They're
2
like
feet
this
long.
big.
They're like 2 feet long.
It won't
I'm
be
not allowing you
collapsible.
to collapse your. No.
Fine. It's a regular baseball bat though, and I'm taking it with me. I don't have very good aim with my bat. I'm not like you.
I carry my 9mm in my messenger bag, right here. So I got it.
Why did you just say that out loud?
Listen.
Because you were talking about your bag.
Was that
You
that
were.
player to keeper,
That
or was
was-
that in character?
Yeah, I think it might have been both. I say in an exasperated voice, let's go follow the hot girl.
I'm just making sure that we know what we're dealing with here and like what kind of weapons we got.
Okay, so you're walking down to Main Street. You're not quite on Main Street.
And we see the botanical park.
And yeah, you see the botanical park. People in the park don't seem to take any notice of any weird things going on or anything. But also, like, a lot of the locals kind of seem like they're either working at the moment or there's not really a lot of people out on the streets because it's kind of like the middle of the day. And Candace leads you to the beach, kind of near some really, really large rocks. Like leads you to where the beach kind of meets some, where the woods are. And she turns to you and is like, well, he's always going on about, like magical creatures and stuff like that. He's got this big imagination. So he's either usually here at the here on the beach or he's in the woods somewhere. I don't know where else he'd be, and the woods are way too big to look through.
Well, listen, Candace. Candace, little one, hey. Don't worry. I'll help you out. Don't worry. We have not dealt with a missing person before. But we are observant. Two of us are in the journalism club. We are used to finding clues. Usually it's just like newspaper stuff. We are as close to a competent detective as you can get. And I'm going to trip.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my move. Oops.
Okay. Do you trip yourself, or do you just
No, usually gravity does that.
I just wasn't sure if this was an on-purpose oops or just like your heel sinks into the sand.
I think there's a rock about the size of a small rock.
Okay. Okay. Something pokes your cheek
Oh my god,
because your
it's a
face is
crab.
in the sand.
Sand people.
So, and when you pull it out of the sand, you see it is an earring.
I did it.
What is
So-
it?
It's a gold hoop. Was your brother wearing these?
No.
Damn it. Were you wearing these?
My ears aren't pierced.
Damn it.
Do you want
All right,
to
Sonny, you're
do-
up.
Okay. So I have this thing called suspicious mind,
Uh-huh.
obviously,
Okay.
and basically what it is if someone lies to you, you know it.
Okay.
Is that just like all the time?
Well, I'm guessing it's for when you are investigating a mystery, manipulating someone, or reading a bad situation, is what I'm guessing. It could also refer to act under pressure. Yeah, I'll just say that anytime that you're trying to pull information out of someone, or anytime that someone would lie, you just know. She is not lying in this case.
So I guess we just continue following.
You do see a car off, like a ways away from you. Actually, no, it's a motorcycle. You see someone, like, kind of leaning against it.
Oh, okay. Well,
So-
I'm gonna just go up to him. I'm gonna
Okay.
kind of sashay my way over,
Okay.
and just be like, "Oh, hello there.
And he says, hey.
Hey, so we're looking for a kid. What's he look like again?
I assume Candace relays that information.
Yeah, she says, his name's Daryl.
Maybe 10,
He's usually around
maybe.
his...
We don't know.
He's usually with his friends. They're all around the same age, about 10.
Maybe. Ish, allegedly.
Today he was wearing like a blue hoodie and some jeans and sneakers.
Wow, you really pay attention to what your brother wears. I don't pay any attention to what my brother wears.
Listen, there's been a lot of kids that have gone missing this past couple weeks, so I've been keeping an eye on him as much as possible. It's kind of just us right now because my aunt's been in the hospital and my parents are dead. So
Oh, I
That's
go
a lot of
to
information I didn't need to know.
I go to like put a comforting hand on her shoulder.
I can't say I've seen him around.
Oh well, what are you doing tonight?
Usually just hang out, go wherever the wind takes me.
Well, there's gonna be a bonfire on the beach later tonight. If you want to come.
Yeah, I might actually be here. You know.
I guess we are on the beach. Fuck! I forgot we were on the beach already.
Thanks for the invite, though.
Wow.
I ask him. Well, anyway, do you know where these kids were last seen that have been going missing?
Most of the flyers say that they've been going missing on the beach. That's why I'm here on the beach. I'm trying to figure out where these kids are going.
Your fellow mystery solver.
I like to think of myself as a detective.
Well, playbook uses.
Are you a detective? Like, do you have a badge?
Oh my god, do you
Mickey
have a badge?
Mouse.
No, I just kind of go around and
Fucking poser.
basically.
Same here.
He takes a long drag off of his
You're
cigarette.
right. But is he doing hand-rolled tobacco?
Hand rolled.
There it is.
Hand rolled. So
That's important.
I don't think I caught your name, doll.
Oh, it's because I didn't say it.
Raised you right.
But my name's Cassie.
My name's Johnny Gamble.
That sounds fake as hell.
My friends just call me Johnny.
Johnny.
I know all.
Candace. Is this guy a poser?
He's ignoring you.
Candace.
He like starts walking around the beach, but he's got a keen eye on his bike so that you guys don't like steal it.
I don't even know how to drive a motorcycle.
Candace.
You probably don't even know how to drive a car, Cassie.
I haven't needed to.
Candace.
Well, I've got Caitlin.
So yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
Ask you if Johnny Gamble's a poser.
I've known Johnny Gamble for a while. He and my parents were not close because that would be weird, but his parents, my parents were close.
Johnny Gamble's fucked your parents. Gotcha. I'm going to walk away.
Okay, so
Nope. Nope, not my turn.
I think we need more tequila.
Nope.
you hear coming from the forest, you hear that melodic. So it's almost like a roar, but it's like way more musical than
Oh
that.
my god, just
And
Katy
you
Perry.
see.
Oh my God, I love
You
Katy
see
Perry.
from the same direction, you see some crabs crawl out of the sand and like go into the water, and you see
Oh my God, this is just like in Pirates of the Caribbean.
some of the insects start to like go away from the woods. Basically, everything's in a direction away from the woods.
Cool.
That's definitely somewhere where we should go.
No.
I don't want to. But listen, our new friend's boyfriend might be brother might be in there.
Then I'll keep her safe, and y'all got this.
We should stick together.
I agree with Cassie. We should stick together.
Exactly, the two of you should stick together, and I don't want to go back in those woods.
But Caitlin,
Mm-hmm.
we gotta.
Are you going to roll to manipulate?
Oh my
Are
God,
you?
yes, I'm gonna manipulate.
Oh, are you?
I'm
was
gonna
just-
try and manipulate
okay.
Caitlin into going in.
Are you gonna give her a reason or anything? Or
I
like,
feel
She's
like...
trying to impress this other bitch.
Well, you're right. Damn.
That's my reasoning.
That's good.
Whose name I can't remember.
you're gonna guilt trip. You're gonna guilt trip.
I'm guilt tripping
Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Because we gotta find our brother.
So Cassie is guilt tripping Caitlin.
Ooh.
That's
I did not
good.
think this through. What'd you get?
Definitely not good.
3 plus 2. So 5.
5?
That sounds like a failure to me.
Yeah.
I agree.
How badly are you offended or annoyed? You get to decide how badly you are offended or annoyed.
I'm gonna mark experience now.
Yeah, definitely do.
Cassie, listen. Pledge Week was one time. You do not have to be jealous every time I talk to somebody new. Just because that one time we took a lot of acid and things happened. We both enjoyed those things, but I told you it was a one-time thing.
Candace is extremely uncomfortable, and she like steps away from you.
Fine, Caitlin. I'll just go into the woods by myself.
If it means listen, you're probably gonna fall on your ass, and I'm going to be there to watch it. Then I'm pretty sure you just fucked up my chances. So I just walk into the woods and just.
Hey all, Neutral Throne, your DM and keeper here. Thank you all for listening. This was such a fun test run to play. Now, we do have our main campaign coming out on the 28th of this month, and I know we're all looking forward to sharing it with you. If you'd like to stay up to date on all our podcast news, don't hesitate to check us out on Patreon at Tales from the Table, or on YouTube at the same handle, or Twitter at TFTT Podcasts. We should be posting new episodes every 2 weeks. Thanks again for your support, and enjoy the rest of the episode.
I go
Okay.
follow after them.
Okay. So you guys go into the woods. There's not a lot, like, there's not as many it's not as overgrown as it was around the house. You see some sparkly, like, kind of fey-looking lights, and you see actual sprites this time. They're smaller than the pixies that you saw, and they like look more like vegetation. So they have like their clothing's made out of flowers. Their bodies are more insect-like. They're more blended in with nature than the fairies are. So, and they don't seem to notice you. So they're just kind of up above you in the canopy a little bit, just kind of doing their thing. So, but it is weirdly quiet.
I should have brought some fucking bug spray.
Shut up, Cassie.
Caitlin, why are you being so mean? Okay, well, I'm gonna start looking.
Do you
Just
hear
looking
anything?
around.
No.
Caitlin?
Other than Cassie? No.
Okay.
Are you going
Very
to, by looking around, what are you doing?
Looking.
Maybe
In a
see
direction.
if there's any signs of like kids running through this area.
So would you say you are investigating a mystery?
I'm definitely investigating a
Awesome.
mystery.
Awesome.
Well, I don't know. These fairies don't seem great. This could be a bad situation.
Act under pressure. Just kidding.
Shit, use magic.
Okay, so you roll plus sharp.
Okay. +2. Hang on.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So that's an
+2.
11.
So it's an 11.
Awesome. So when you investigate a mystery, on a 10 plus, you hold 2, and the hold is how many questions you can ask. The following questions are: what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
Okay. And I get 3?
You get 2.
Oh, 2. I get 2. Okay. First I'm gonna do what happened here.
There was a bonfire a few nights ago, and you can see, I mean, you don't know that it's from the bonfire, but you can see that there are footprints that look a lot like large cat footprints, and like a bushy tail or something is what you can see in the mud, because it's relatively damp down here. And you can see where like some bodies have been, because there's blood on some of the vegetation still, but there's also like a large, like something's been dragged through the woods, that's something large that was bleeding.
And then what is being concealed here?
There's a bike in the underbrush that you find. You actually find a few bikes.
Oh, fun.
You also find a quill of some sort, and this is like a
porcupine quill?
porcupine quill. So only instead of being like strictly just like hair, it has on the end of it has a gland. So and it's hollow.
Hey, Caitlin, found this. I hold up the quill.
Okay.
And there's drag marks going that way, and I think I found the kid's bike.
Cool.
Let me take a look at it. I
Thank
go
you.
down.
I had nothing.
Okay.
I go down there and I also take a look at like the tracks that Cassie's discovered. Like,
Okay.
oh, okay. Wow. Pretty good cat-like paw prints. I bullshit. What? Like this whole thing. Like I know nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got like the long bushy tail dragging. You said there were bikes?
Yeah, right there.
And we know for sure that kids were here.
They are kid-sized bikes.
And they have been here not for very long. Like the bikes are a more recent addition than the pathway. They just were kind of hidden in the brush rather than left there in the brush.
So do you have any advice for us, Mr. Expert?
Well,
I will say that when you were going through your books, you did see a picture of a creature with a human face and a lion body.
A child.
Wait, these drag marks, these paw prints, they look like they could be something similar to what I saw.
A puma.
Not a puma.
You hear a roar again.
Oh my god, it's a cougar.
Only like
Oh my
the
god, creepy
melodic-
old women.
You hear the melodic roar, which is it's actually further away.
Should we just...
It's going
Should
away
we,
from
like,
us.
Leave? Yeah.
I was gonna say go find the kid.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
I kind of just walk up the pathway.
Okay.
Alright.
Sonny's taking the lead.
There we go.
Let's follow him.
Let's go, girls.
You hear a lot of rustling in the brush ahead of you.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes. Probably.
So we should be on our guard.
Well, the rustling does it kind of sporadically goes. Like it's not like there's something either hiding or something like moving
So-
around in the bush.
You've got a gun. You've got a gun.
You've got to go.
I've got a gun. That's a lot of distance.
It's a lot of firepower.
What if it like comes at us?
I have a baseball bat as I hold it up.
I forgot about that.
I pull out of my messenger bag a few throwing knives.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? I thought I was weird.
Why did we bring him with us?
Anyways, I do have a backup plan.
It was on one of my hidden weapons.
That's a good enough reason for me.
Okay, what do
Also
you do?
a flashlight. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Okay.
I'm going to place my hand in my purse on my secret weapon
Okay.
that my dumbass brother, Devin, left in the car before I went to college.
So I kind of pull out my 9mm,
Okay.
have it by my side.
Okay.
And
The
take
rustling
the lead.
just stays the same.
Maybe you should shoot it.
Wait. Daniel? Is that the kid's name?
I think it was Derek.
Daniel!
Dare roll.
Close enough, I guess.
Let me make sure
Daniel!
that there's not a Daniel that's like hiding with them.
Daniel, is that you?
I think it's Daryl.
No, I think that's Daniel.
Daryl? Daniel?
Derek!
Derek? Whatever your name is. Are you in the bushes?
Two kids come slowly work their way out, and a third one,
Oh, thank God we didn't shoot it.
and a third one falls out of a tree.
Jesus fucking God. Which one of you's Daniel?
I'm Daryl.
Oh my
You're-
God, you.
Your
That's
sister's
the man.
worried sick about
That's
you.
the
Gonna
one.
be in so much trouble.
Candace is wondering where you are.
Look, I don't think it's safe for anyone to be out here. Not the beach either.
I'm not gonna take that from a 9-year-old.
Do you mind if I ask, why are you guys pointing guns at us?
Well, to be fair, only 2 of us are.
Lewis, what did you guys see before I tripped and fell into the bush and got tangled up? I was taking pictures and I saw the weird bearded man.
Huh?
Oh yeah, the weird bearded man. Yeah, we saw this weird bearded man, and then he started throwing these weird dart things at us. They're like really long.
You mean like this?
That sounds
That's one of them.
like a pervert.
Can you point us in the direction of the pervert?
You don't want to go in the direction
We're
of the
gonna
pervert.
shoot him.
We're shooting the pervert.
A little bit.
Okay. Okay, but
Run
he's
back
got
to your
claws
sister.
too.
Right, so do I.
The-
Meow.
Yes, a lot of meow, but
It's
sharp and scary.
It's another gun.
He cut my leg up pretty bad.
Oh my God,
And
you're
you
gonna
see-
die.
You see the third
Daryl?
one,
Daryl.
Charles.
Daryl,
Yes.
you're gonna die.
Well,
Unless you get out of these woods right now.
they run. The one hobbles.
Here,
This
kid,
is-
drink some of this. My flask.
No! That's for grown-ups.
Maybe I got a
Okay.
little too much to drink.
He's about my brother Marky's age. We're not giving him alcohol.
You come to a clearing, and you see a stream. You also see it almost looks too good to be true. That it's just an open clearing with the sun beaming down.
So, in this clearing... Hey, Sonny, you should go first.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Finish
go
your
first.
sentence, though.
Yeah.
I just step out into this clearing, take a look around, make sure there's no rustling in the bushes, and if there is, I get my gun ready.
No, it's worse. You see from the treetops come probably 16 pixies. And they're angry.
You all look angry at me. Why are you angry?
They just snarl at you.
The pixie's kind of descending upon me right now at this moment. It doesn't seem like they're happy that I'm here.
You're doing great, sweetie.
try to.
We're gonna hold up the rear.
I try to like tumble out of the way back to where I was.
Cool. Act under pressure.
Aha.
8.
That's a mixed success. So you somersaults. Remind me, did you have your 9mm out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I have to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay. I'm going to give you a price to pay, and as you get away, but your 9mm is stuck in the field. You get back in, and there now you've got pixies patrolling. You do see like a structure of some sort. It's almost like a den of sorts that like a monster has made or a creature. Weird, huh?
And it's just past the clearing.
Yeah, so on the other side of the clearing, there's like a bunch of rocks and there's some like twigs and stuff like that. It kind of looks like it could be a cave, maybe.
Okay.
Can we like circle around so we're still in the tree line?
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
So where are the pixies now?
The pixies are just patrolling the clearing.
Hey, weird guy, Sonny.
Yes.
You should probably get your gun.
I'm trying to think of a plan to make that happen. I think one of you should go distract the pixies, and I'll run, grab it, come back, and then hopefully you can make it back.
I don't want to do that.
Well, Caitlin,
Well, what do you expect me to do?
that.
Sounds like someone should read a bad situation.
That sounds like a great idea.
I have no sharp.
I do.
I also have.
Narratively, it would make the most sense anyway for you two. And
Now, is there any way that I could
It's 9.
possibly
a 9?
help him out?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, you can help out.
Perfect. So, help out, in case viewers at home, I roll plus cool. But also, as a sidekick, I get an additional +1, because there's no I in team. That will be 12. Wait,
No,
plus
13.
cool?
I'm pretty sure a 12 or a 13 is still a
Yeah,
complete
It's 11.
success.
It's an 11?
Actually, because I have a
Oh
-1
my
to cool.
So hold 3, so you get 3 questions. You can ask 3 of the following questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's the most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims? I will allow you, because you read the books, you know that the weakness to the pixies at least is iron.
Are my throwing knives made out of iron?
That is up to you.
Yes, they are.
Okay. They're gonna rust, so you gotta keep them polished.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some heavy goddamn throwing knives.
But I get to ask 3 questions.
Yes.
Okay. What is the biggest threat?
The biggest threat is probably whatever's in that cave.
What's the best way in?
The best way in, I would say, just kind of bolting across, like bolt to your gun and just run all the way through. So just don't stop, like lean down to grab the gun and just keep going through
Lean down,
to the other side.
grab the gun.
Run across the field and fight a puma.
Gas, pedal,
Gas,
gas,
pedal.
pedal.
So yeah, I'm
There you
gonna
go.
want to run through. Okay. I guess at first I kind of just jumped out of the way instinctively. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
No.
Okay. So yeah.
I mean, other than like whatever is in the, but you just are figuring that there's something in the cave probably, since it's protected.
So you could say yes, and
So
it's
yes.
the thing in the cave.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try and bolt across, grab my gun, and go all the way to the other side without the pixies catching on to me.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so
Awesome,
what do you
awesome.
guys think this? Oh my god!
What,
I'm gonna
what
make-
are you doing?
I'll make you act under pressure again.
Okay.
Shit.
Ooh, 6.
6?
Shit.
Anyone want to help him out?
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of get the attention of the pixies, I'm going to shoot my gun.
Roll to help out, and I will allow you to, depending on how that works.
Am I adding cool still?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 5.
But because there's no I in team, I get an add of 1, so it's
A 6.
6.
Both of you
Sorry.
did you mark experience?
No.
So, You step out of into the clearing to fire your gun and get a clear shot, and they notice you, which creates a bit of an opportunity for you. You rolled a 6.
Yes.
You trip, and they start to swarm around you.
Oh,
So-
God, what's happening?
And your gun is a little bit out of it. You didn't quite make it to your gun.
Somebody help me.
So, but at the same time, you've been noticed as well, and they're coming after you.
Awesome.
Caitlin
Uh-huh.
is going to step out of the woods.
Okay.
She's ready to kick some ass.
Okay.
She will pull from her bag the item that her dumbass brother Devin left in the car.
Okay.
Now, Devin was a 17-year-old boy, which means he was an idiot.
Uh-huh.
He was particularly obsessed with kung fu movies,
Okay.
which is why he
Do you have
fashioned...
nunchucks?
He fashioned out of a pair of 2-pound iron weights a pair of nunchucks by welding them in his welding class together. So I'm gonna pull those out of my bag
Okay.
and attempt to kick some fey ass.
Okay. Go ahead and kick some ass.
How's a 5 sound?
Not great.
I'm assuming I've never seen nunchucks used ever.
So you,
I assume I've walked into the clearing
yeah.
and went, no, and thrown the nunchucks. Underhand, granny style.
No, you're still holding on to them.
About 6 feet in front of me.
So you went to throw them?
Yes.
Okay. That's how
I'm
you were going to
assuming
attack.
on a
is-
5. Yes.
So you, no. What was your action? What was your attack motion? What was
To use them.
in what way?
Well, that would depend on how well my kick some ass roll went.
What if you had rolled and hit
Well, I would have gone for an uppercut.
with the nunchucks?
Yes.
Okay. So you uppercut,
Yeah.
and you misjudged your grip strength, or
Yes.
with what you've got, and you throw them in the air,
Yep.
and they land in a puddle.
Uh-huh. I am going to mark an experience, though.
Seth,
Yes.
I guess Sunny,
Sonny.
you are surrounded by a swarm. There are 8 pixies around you, and your gun is probably about 5 feet away.
I guess I'll try and tumble out of the way to grab my gun. So I'm gonna somersault out of it.
I'm gonna have you act under pressure again.
Ooh. 9.
So you get to your gun, but I am gonna make you take 2 points of harm as one of the pixies bites you from behind.
I see that Kaylin is in trouble, and
Okay.
I feel bad for making her look not so cool in front of the girl she was trying to impress.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna hurry and stow my gun because I need to reload it anyways,
Okay.
and take a big ol' swing at a pixie with my baseball bat. Because
Roll to kick
Batter
some
up.
ass.
that is 9 minus 1, so 8.
What's the harm capacity of your...
The harm for the baseball bat is 2.
So you baseball bat this thing,
Batter up.
and it flies into a canopy, and it does not look good. But as you do that, another one from behind pinches you on the back of the neck, and you take 1 harm.
Okay. Fucker, go away.
The way that there's not really an initiative
Yeah,
order,
it's
so
not
if you
order.
want to do something or you feel like you want to do something, just let me know.
I am going to try to throw one of my throwing knives at a pixie.
Since you are surrounded, I will make you roll to kick some ass.
Okay.
Oh, good. Now, keep in mind, if you really want this to happen, you can use a luck point. That is a thing in this
Yeah.
system where you can automatically succeed, but you can only do it 6 times or something
Yeah,
like that.
and once you're all out, you're considered doomed, and bad things happen to you more often.
Definitely my tough is -1, so I'm going to take one of those luck points.
Okay, go ahead and mark off a luck point, and you get an automatic 12. Is that what it is? Okay. You get to pick an enhanced effect. Completely hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward. Suffer no harm at all. Your attack inflicts double the normal harm, or your attack drives the enemy away in a rout. How much does your knife do? Which it is iron, so
1 harm.
So you do 2 harms, and then you can pick one of these additional effects.
Your attack drives the enemy away.
yeah, you slice this thing and it screeches. The worst sound you've ever heard. Okay, and the rest are like, nope, not about that. Fuck this shit, I'm out. So you killed one.
We did it, y'all.
Well, you've killed 2. And the other ones are saying nope, and they're going away from you, but they're not. They're more just like going to attack your friends instead of you, because they're like, I'm not about that.
Well, I didn't plan for that to happen. Sorry, guys.
So,
It's fine.
It's fine.
So, I'm nunchuckless.
Yep.
Still have my gun in my bag, so that's fun.
well, and you could pick up your gun.
My nunchucks.
Yes.
I
That's
think I
fair.
will. I think I'm going to, in a very defeated stance, walk over to my nunchucks with just the deepest. Okay. Come on now, Caitlin. Let's get it together, girl. Did I pick up nunchucks?
And when you turn around, you see pixies
Oh shit!
coming towards you.
I will roll to kick some ass.
Alrighty, roll.
I've created a dice tower that's giving Mitchell anxiety.
It is giving me anxiety.
Oh, that's much better. How's a 10 sound?
That sounds fabulous. You choose an extra effect, you gain the advantage, take 1 plus forward, +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hunter. You inflict terrible harm, +1 harm. You suffer less harm, -1 harm. You force them where you want them.
I'm gonna go ahead and give the advantage to my girl over there. What's up, Cassie?
What's up,
This
girl?
one's coming to you.
Cool. So, I see her just doing some sick nunchuck moves.
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, oh my god, when did you learn how to use nunchucks?
I didn't.
So because of your awe-inspired take on this goddess that you have, and her
Look at my best friend! And I'm gonna swing my bat again and try and just bat another one out of the way. But I'm gonna use a move I've got
Okay.
called Me Too. If your hero, which is my girl, Caitlin over here,
So basically, you've been so inspired by these sick nunchuck moves. And you now know that in order to be the very best that you can be, you also have to take up nunchucks.
no.
No.
If your hero
What you'll
makes
do
a
is
roll
what you
for a
have.
move, and you copy what they do, which I'm doing, I'm gonna kick some fucking ass here, I may choose to use their roll.
Sweet.
So,
So you're using
that's
a
a
10.
10.
Now,
Awesome.
does that include my pluses? Because I did roll a 9, and I have +1 tough.
Okay, what's your tough?
Well, my tough is -1.
So I will leave that up
still-
to you, whether it's my roll with my bonuses included or just my sheer numbers.
Just because I love the fact that she is now so in awe of you, I think it fits more narratively that it would be the whole roll. Usually I would say no, but because you convinced me with your wordplay so well, I will go ahead and let you.
Perfect. Well then, on a 10 plus, I think I am going to inflict terrible harm on
Okay.
this motherfucking pixie.
You hit this pixie and it just explodes. In fact, I'm gonna, because that's so great, like, the two that were like next to it, both like yelp a little bit, and they like go towards Caitlin, because they don't want any part of that.
Did you see that, Caitlin?
Their harm capacity is
Show
2.
it. Now, nunchucks are a 2 harm, and mine are made of iron.
Yeah, so
We
yours also,
established,
yours
because
will.
they're made out of dumbbells
Yeah.
that my idiot brother welded
Yeah.
together.
Well, but also nunchucks don't have the same force capacity that
Baseball
a
bat.
baseball bat has.
No, but they're heavy.
They're
They're
heavy.
2-pound weights.
Yeah.
That's heavier than these fairies. Let's book it to the cave.
You should book it to the cave.
This cave, so it is a narrow passageway that leads deeper into the caves, and you see some bones.
Totally fine. Let's go.
You guys go in, and you see sleeping a body of a lion, it looks like, and there is a long tail with some spines on it.
Guys, don't worry. I'll check it out.
I wanna come with you.
What are you doing?
Using my move.
Okay.
Don't worry. I'll check it out.
I know.
So I'll mark experience.
Okay.
'Cause I assume this thing's scary.
Uh-huh.
Is that a level up?
Not yet.
Almost.
It might be in a minute. Right. It's still asleep, right?
Mhm.
Do you need me to, like, there's not really a stealth roll, but I am being quiet.
What are you planning on doing with your stealth?
Get up next to it.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Okay, I pull out my gun.
Okay.
I put it about 4 feet from its face.
I will make you act under pressure for that.
Okay. Gotcha. Now that's going to be a 10.
Okay. Okay.
You do what you said.
Yeah, you do what you set out to do.
So I've not fired my gun yet,
Okay.
but that's changing right now.
So you fire it.
Yeah.
Okay, act under pressure. Or not act under pressure. I'm going to have you roll to kick some ass.
So that's an 8. I think I'm gonna burn a luck point.
Okay.
I want this to succeed. I want this to go really well because this now handguns are 2 harm, close, and
Okay.
loud.
Okay.
We're in a cave.
Okay.
So I need this to go as perfectly as possible.
Okay.
So I will do that.
Okay. Since you get a 12, pick an enhanced effect
Awesome.
in a route.
I'm gonna go with extra harm. I am shooting it in the face.
Okay. You shoot it in the face. That's 4 harm.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
Oh no. I
So
shot it in its fake face.
And
Its
it
ass is its real
roars
face.
and jumps up and like glares at you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I come running up with my baseball bat and just smack it? Smack
Yeah.
it real good.
Roll to kick some ass.
Can I
is this a
use-
protect somebody?
You can protect somebody. Yes.
Is it?
Is
would
this me
be
protecting someone?
Oh, you protecting someone. Yes. I will. Yeah, I'll allow it.
awesome?
Although
because I am
Yeah,
always
'cause it
the
would be a-
victim. Mark experience.
Yeah, because it was about ready to attack you. As
Now,
well,
can
so-
I also use my Me Too? But I automatically use the roll that my hero used last time. We're using the zipper doing the same thing.
You're protecting
I'm protecting, so
someone.
this doesn't
so
count.
no.
Okay. That would have been great. Okay.
7,
Plus tough. So 6.
6. Mark experience, because you just did a fail.
Cool.
So it says, on a 7+, you protect them okay, but you'll suffer some or all of the harm they were going to get. So I'm going to, for this, you both get injured. For a fail. Okay?
Cool.
Does that
And
mean he gets also marked? Doesn't your thing, if you're
no,
not out,
it's
that's
because
different.
I'm being attacked.
Yeah. You're not being kidnapped.
Right.
it's going to claw you both.
Okay.
So both of you take 2 harm.
Awesome.
Ooh.
That's 3 harm.
That's also 3 harm for me.
Should have clarified this much earlier. Did that hot shower I took earlier reduce any of the harm I took in that fight against the...
Yes.
Okay,
I
then
will retcon that.
have 2 harm.
Well, since he's already awake, I'm gonna shoot him with my 9mm.
You're going to shoot him with your 9mm?
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and aim for like a heart.
Okay. How much harm does...
2.
Roll to kick some ass.
That'll be an 8.
So you shoot it for 2 harm, and it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, it seems more annoyed than anything, but it doesn't look like it did any real harm. And all of a sudden, something shoots at you. You barely see the tail move, and you've got a spine in your shoulder. Take 1 harm now.
Oh, cool. Great. Yep, love that phrasing.
Yeah, so who's ready for
I
that?
yank.
Uh,
You're gonna yank it out?
I'm gonna yank it out.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you suffer any more harm for yanking it out, so you're good.
does it take my whole sort of action, whatever, to reload my weapon?
No, you can. So you can reload. Yeah, go ahead and reload. Let me see if Cassie wants to do something while you're reloading.
Gotcha.
And then I'll go right back to you.
Well, I see the guns aren't really doing much. So I'm just gonna try to smack it again with my baseball bat.
Okay.
Cause that's a thing that's happening. Okay.
What is
so
it?
that's a 3 minus 1. So a
Awesome.
2.
Okay.
Super cool.
I
You
think
want to spend a luck point?
because I think I'm gonna spend a luck point for this one.
Okay.
Cause as much as I want to level up again this session,
You will die.
I will die. So
Oh shit.
I'm going to give everyone else +1 forward.
Okay. So everyone add +1 when you roll.
Awesome.
To your roll.
Awesome.
And it does 2 harm, and it's one of those. It's probably an aluminum baseball bat,
Not an iron rod.
or it's wooden.
So it does 2.
It does 2 harm.
Okay. So you smack it across the face.
Yeah.
It like growls back at you, but it
That's
gives.
right.
But it gave it enough of a distraction that
Caitlin.
Caitlin was able to load her gun.
I'm going to, now that I have loaded my gun, I am going to use up my gun
Okay.
and fire it into its face again.
Okay.
8.
So it was going to bite you,
Cool.
but because you shot it in the face, I'll have its action recoiled, and it'll just claw you as it goes back. So take another 2 harm.
Awesome. I am unstable. A monster of the week. Being unstable means that if I don't get my injury taken care of, shit's gonna get bad.
So, and it recoils, and it didn't like that. It's gonna bolt towards Sunny.
Great, fantastic. Well, I'm also going to shoot it with a 9mm as it's running toward me. Can I shoot it and then try to aim for it and then jump out of the way?
How would you do that?
Kind of like shoot and then somersault
Yeah.
to the side.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass. Actually, since you're dodging at the same time, that would be more of an act under pressure.
I would agree.
Okay, so that would be 8.
Is that just plus your cool, or did you also add your
Plus.
forward?
So that'd be 9.
Oh,
So it's a
9.
9.
Yeah.
Could I, because there is no I in team, help out by swatting the Manticore on the butt with my bat?
I'll
Or
allow it.
like trying to hit one of his legs and like
Yeah.
trying to
Trying to trip it
destabilize
out
him.
somehow.
I'll allow it.
That's gonna be a 6, so I don't help out. I'm marking experience.
It breaks your baseball bat.
No!
Ooh.
I'm marking experience.
Yeah, go ahead
That's
and
why
mark
I'm
it.
leveling up again.
Okay.
Oh, Despacito.
And I know what I'm taking, if you'll allow it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna gain an ally,
Okay.
and my ally is gonna be the biker dude, and he's gonna come running into the cave.
Johnny Gamble. Okay.
God.
Yeah. And actually, so fun fact, Johnny Gamble, he is a detective and a helper, which means that he helps you out. If you had recruited him earlier, he would have helped you out without being the sidekick's sidekick. So, yeah, you hear a motorcycle.
And I just
Johnny!
And then you hear
Uh,
and then you hear a bunch of screams from the pixies outside.
Okay.
He comes in and he says, "Somebody call me."
Oh, Johnny.
nope.
Because Johnny has the chosen playbook.
Nah.
Help us, Johnny.
Or don't. I'm ready to die. It's fine. We're
Caitlin,
good.
be nice.
Okay.
I'm dying. I don't think I
Okay.
will be.
So what else do you... So you gain an ally.
Yeah, it just says gain an ally. Oh, gain an ally. Here we go. So, if you gain an ally to help out on a monster hunt, decide if you already know them or if they are new to the game. Already know them.
Yeah.
These are the ally types. Subordinate, to follow your exact instructions. Lieutenant, to execute the spirit of your instructions. Bodyguard, to intercept danger. Friend, to provide emotional support. Confidant, to give you advice and perspective. Or backup, to stand with you.
I'm going to say he's probably
He's
a backup.
he's either backup or a bodyguard. I want to say backup.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah,
gonna
that would
stand
be more
with
fitting
us.
for him, though. Yeah. So, and he's got... He actually has iron horseshoes.
And then did my 9mm shot do any harm?
It does 2, right?
Yeah, 2 harm.
No, it did not. So, okay. Johnny Gamble's going to throw a horseshoe at
Want me to
the...
roll for him?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for Johnny Gamble.
8.
An 8. Okay, so he throws the horseshoe, which does 1 harm. But it's iron, so it actually does the 1 harm. And it really doesn't like that. It gets pissed.
Oh, Johnny.
Why do you hate Johnny Gamble so much?
Why wouldn't I? I'm bleeding profusely from pretty much all of it right now.
You still can do an action.
Oh, I know. I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm gonna load my gun.
Oh, okay.
Caitlin's loading her gun. I'm gonna throw a knife at it.
Okay.
Cool.
Awesome.
An iron knife, which we
Yeah.
established earlier.
Roll to kick some ass. Oh, also Johnny got
Oh,
a
that
spike.
helps minus
A
1.
spike in his.
So
Plus the 1 forward though.
So 7.
Okay.
Excellent.
Awesome. Okay, so you throw a knife and it does how much damage?
Does 1.
Yeah, it does that, and another spine shoots into your shoulder. So take 1 more harm.
Oh, I am unstable.
I'm gonna shoot this thing.
Okay.
That was a 6. Everybody. A
Wait.
6.
Can I help out?
Leave me to die.
Caitlin, no! And I also shoot it. Ooh!
That's an 11.
That is an 11.
Plus 1 forward. Do you get the 1 forward, or is it just...
It's all hunters involved.
Okay, so that's a 12.
Yes. I think I want to drive the enemy away.
Okay.
I'm going to drive it towards the pixies.
You're pushing this thing out of its cave.
I'm pushing the thing out of the cave.
You shot it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you shoot it in the butt and it starts to run towards the cave.
I'm hoping maybe the pixies will also help.
As it comes by, Johnny Gamble can make an attack. He's gonna punch it with his brass knuckles
Shit.
for another 12.
For a 12 plus.
And
All the good dice are on the other side of the table.
he is going to inflict double harm, and his brass knuckles do 3. So
Oh my god, did we win?
no, it has 2 hit points left.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Caitlin's good out here.
I'm good. Wasn't as bad as it looked, which is the move that I took from the expert playbook.
Okay.
Because I leveled up because I did bad. So basically, once per mystery, so now,
Okay.
I may attempt to keep going despite my injuries. Roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, heal 2 harm and stabilize your wounds. On a 7 to 9, you may either stabilize or heal 1 harm. On a miss, it was worse than it looked. You may either inflict a harm on me or make my wounds unstable.
You do get the plus 1 forward as well. This roll.
Yes. Which, thank you.
Yes!
Kevin just rolled a 12 naturally.
12. 12, 12,
Double
12.
sixes.
So that's a
What up?
13.
What up? Actually,
Plus-
it's a 14 because I have plus 1 cool.
Oh.
What up? What up?
Awesome.
Eat
So
my
you heal
whole
2.
ass. What's up? I'm good. I'm good.
So you
All this
are-
blood, ketchup. It's faking it the whole time.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's fucking go. Let's go kill this thing. I'm gonna wear its skin.
Okay.
Caitlin, you got really dark all of a sudden.
So it just ran out of the
in
cave.
nowadays.
I listened to a lot of Lana Del Rey, and now I'm ready to kill something.
It just ran out to the cave. Or
Yep.
out of the cave, so
Well,
you guys run out as well.
I sort of took my move, so...
So Caitlin's going first out there, or?
No, I think since I took my move, I have, like...
Okay.
Since the
So you'll be in the back of the
initiative
group.
order... Yeah, initiative order is
maybe-
kind of weird in
Yeah.
this, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
Sunny's up next.
Yeah.
If you want to go.
Yeah. I guess I run out of the cave, and I don't know. I wanna try and shoot it on its. Well, no, throw a knife at it.
You're gonna throw a knife at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to kick some ass.
Oh my god, how many knives does he have?
All of them.
So many.
Enough to kill this thing.
That would be a 7.
Did you do your +1 forward as well?
Oh no. So then it would be 8.
Okay. This thing has one hit point left. But you also get shot with another spine.
God damn it.
Sunny's gonna die.
I have
Did you
2 more
also
points.
did you remove the last spine that you got?
Yes.
No, I don't think you did, because you've been shot 3 times now.
Sounds fake.
Oh, I guess. Not then.
Take another harm.
Well, I have 1 more point.
Oh no. As we're running out, I'm gonna pick up the horseshoe that Johnny dropped,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna fucking yeet it with a 6. That's with my +1 forward. I'm gonna use my second luck point because I want to go to bed.
God, I really... As much fun as it would be to have this grand death, I just kind of want it to get bonked on the head.
You threw a horseshoe at it, so
I just like fucking like discus this thing, right?
Okay.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
And it just goes and it goes and it just like hits it in the face. And that's it.
Okay.
It just hits it in the face.
Okay, and it just dies.
We all very awkwardly like... well, I don't want to touch it. Do you want to touch it? I don't want to touch it. Oh my god.
Sunny, are you okay?
Sunny.
We're gonna pull the spines out.
I don't think... That's a lot of blood.
I think I'm dying.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Let's just take you back to the Airbnb.
Hold
I'm sure
on.
we'll be fine.
Hold on, let's real gentle,
I got it.
real,
I
got him.
Johnny
I think
Gamble,
I need
you
a
sit.
hospital.
Listen.
Johnny Gamble just like picks you up and fireman carries you.
Now wait. Before
okay.
you do that, I'm gonna try to help. All right, are you ready? I'm gonna apply some old magic healing to you. I'm just gonna yeet the spines out of him.
Okay.
Did it.
Cool.
Done.
Hey, Sunny, drink some of this. It'll help.
Is that the tequila or the coffee?
It's the coffee spiked with tequila.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need that. You're gonna want to stay awake
Okay.
and then take a nap.
So Johnny Gamble slings you over his shoulder, says, "Get on to you
And
two."
is never seen again. Goodbye, Johnny. He rides his motorcycle into the sunset.
With everyone on it?
Nope.
Oh.
Our
He-
car's at the diner. We'll meet you wherever you're going.
He
Okay.
leaves Sonny
He
at the
takes you-
hospital
you guys go
and
to-
dies.
You guys, yeah. Well, there's not really a hospital.
At the veterinary clinic outside of town.
What kind of city doesn't have a hospital?
It's not a city, it's a town.
Okay.
Definitely got a vet clinic, though.
Oh, absolutely.
You'll be okay.
It's for horses.
Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to Tales from the Tables. My name's Wes. I play Cassie, our lovable sidekick. If you like what we're doing, go ahead and check us out on Patreon at Tales from the Table, also YouTube at the same handle, or you can check us out on Twitter at TFTT Podcasts. Thanks so much again, and we'll see you next time.